Good Monday, makers. Welcome back to another episode of Maker Pipe Mondays. We've got so many cool builds from the community, everything from another go-kart to a Halloween pumpkin stick man and everything in between. Let's get into the builds. First one we've got is a UTV side-by-side utility rack. And Don built this. He put this on the back of his Polaris Ranger, and he needed a little bit more storage. So he used electrical conduit, maker pipe connectors, and made this fantastic rack. You see he's got this top section here for storage, and then it's lifted off of the bed so he can still use the bed. I like these carabiners here connected to the top rail. But check out how he built it. He's got 90 degrees that make up these top corners. And then what he did was he mounted the vertical pipe straight into the sides of the side-by-side bed right there, and then reinforced it with T's. He's got T connectors all along here that make up the top part of this section. And then I really like this overhang where he used a T and then extended it out right there and then padded it on the corner here with some pipe insulation for those head hits. You don't want to catch a piece of conduit to the head. So fantastic job, Don. Thanks so much for sharing it. Great build. Next one we've got is by Scott. Scott made this really fun pumpkin stick figure for the front lawn on Halloween. Check this out. He's got a few pictures here. It's got a pumpkin head that's attached, and it's got this huge spindly stick figure vibe, and then it's held, looks like by a chain to the tree trunk. It's held up there in place, and he used maker pipe connectors in a few spots. There's an elbow, which is a 45-degree connector, and then looks inside of the head to reinforce it and connect it to the body. And look at that. It looks like a spooky front yard for Halloween. I hope it goes great, Scott. Thanks so much for showing us. Next one we've got is by Mario. And Mario's been posting a lot of projects to the community, and we really appreciate it. This one is something unique. He's got a go-kart that he made out of maker pipe and electrical conduit. And he describes it as a scratch-built or scratch-engineered go-kart, where he uses all just kind of raw materials to make this happen. Nothing that's made for a go-kart, I think he explained. And he's been working on a project for a long time. He's been thinking about an adult-sized go-kart for a long time. And he says maker pipe connectors help him achieve that. So we're pumped to hear that. We love hearing those stories. We're glad Maker Pipe has helped you, Mario, and thanks for sharing your build. A couple of the details. He's got a hoverboard motors. He's using an electric motor, and these are hoverboard motors that he's taken apart and salvaged. There's an earlier prototype. And then he even went as far as to model the geometry of how he was going to do the frame, and there's some of that there. He says he's no stranger to kind of the geometry of racing karts. He's done it in the RC world for a while. There's some examples there, but he wanted a life-size one. And he goes through a few details about how he engineered it and how it's coming along. Still a work in progress, but if you want to check out more information about his build and follow along, go to the community. There'll be a link in the description below, and see the other cool things that he's done. He's also given a shout out to Alex, and Alex is another customer that's made a full frame go-kart. And you can see we did a video with Alex where he came by the shop and we take a look at it, so be sure to check that out as well. And Mario gave him a shout out as inspiring him. So really cool, Mario. Thanks so much for all the information. He posted a ton about it, so you guys can read there and check that out. And the last one we've got for this week is this bird feeder stand, which is really simple. It's just one connector here. You've got a 5-way connector here connecting these 4 horizontal pieces to the main pipe, and you've got yourself a bird feeder hanger for 4 bird feeders. And then there's even the upside down bowl for critter protection. Always a battle. Thanks everybody. We love seeing your builds. We really appreciate it. If you'd like to see more builds, be sure to subscribe to the channel. We'd love to have you, and we'll see you next time. Thanks.